Good morning. Welcome to my channel, JB's Crochet. I'm Amber. I'm gonna turn my light on behind me. Let there be light. Good morning. Whew. I think the wind has finally died down around here. Goodness. Good morning, Lori Stallman and BB and Lana and Lisa and Helix and Erin. Good morning. Good morning to you all. I finished a bag yesterday minus the handles. Okay, so I don't know. So the handle is on the inside right now. I think I might need to move it to the outside. What do you guys think? That's the outside. That's what it would look like on the outside. If I go like this, you can kind of get an idea of what it would look like on the outside if it was like that. Good morning, Debbie. What do you guys think? And then I also realized that these are not rivets. They screw on. So they're not quite as tight as a rivet would be, and I don't trust them as well because if the hole's too big, I can pull this out. So put this on the outside. Okay. So I do have a notebook in it. It shows you kind of how much it stretches a little bit. Stretches a little bit because you've got this middle part that's acrylic. This is 3 strands of this stuff. Whew. I am not doing that again. I'm not doing 3 strands together. Nope. Mm-mm. Hopefully that. Okay. Anyway, isn't it cute? I was making this. I went, this bag is gonna be for me, but now I'm like, it's still cute. I still love it. But now I'm like, no, I want to make another one. I want to keep making more, and I know there's always gonna be a bag that I like. So I'm like, no, I'll sell this. This is a sellable bag, I think. I think it's a sellable bag. All right, so let me figure out where to put this. We're gonna go with there. Lista G, good morning. Winter storm watcher. We had high wind watch yesterday. It was still a little gusty this morning. I was like, I thought the wind was supposed to be done. All right. Put that through there. Is this about the same? No, one back over. Go back over one. Sorry, I'm trying to find a spot to put this. I bought rivets, so if I like the placement of this with the screwed on ones, I might switch them out to the rivet ones, because if I sell this, I do not want it to be something that comes apart, comes out, you know? I don't want that to happen. I got them on Amazon. You want to make this bag? Really easy. Really easy. I have this in it because I'm going to write it down and see. Let's see. See, I don't want to go right there because that's going to pull out. We're going to go right there where I can maybe snag some yarn. Good morning, Marianne. Yep, I got them on Amazon. I thought they were, like I said, I thought they were rivet ones, but rivet, I feel like I'm saying, see, that one came out. I don't like these. I thought I had yarn smushed between it, but apparently not. I think I'm going to switch, like I said, I'm going to put this on. If I like it, I'll do the rivets. Rivet, 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 rivet. Rivet, rivet. Good morning, Sharon. It just pulled back out again. You know, I'm just going to leave it for right now because it'll just give me placement. And then I'll do the rivets after the live because I don't really want to do that on here and shake things and make things too loud. So we'll just get placement figured out and then we will. Okay, it's not going to be perfect, but for now it's just going to be on here. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. We're going to go right here. Right here. Good morning, Valerie. I'm having issues with strappies. Yeah, I don't know if I like these screw-on ones. It's a great idea, but man, when you have big holes like this bag does, when you have big holes like this one does, it's useless. Okay, so there's the outside. Again, I'm not gonna keep the, and there's the inside. Inside, outside. Yeah, I think I like the outside better. Well, it looks like I'll be doing the rivets later. Okay. I gotta put that down before it irritates me anymore. I know. I mean, I have the rivets, so I'm thinking they'll work better just because the one side, this side right here with the hole in it that you put on and then you smash it down, I think that it'll go down and like this, it'll create like something for the yarn to catch on. Whereas these, they're just screwed into each other. So good morning, Tank. And I'm not gonna crochet over the handles. Oh, sweet, she got it yesterday. That's so cool. I didn't get into the live very far. I'm gonna put straps on this thing, whether it be with the rivets or something else. I will get it figured out. get it figured out. Hole punch through the leather strap and then stick on with the yarn. Nice. Yeah, so these straps came with the holes on them, and these little thingy, whatever you want to call these are like screw cap rivet things. Like, these aren't rivets, but they're the screw kind. Good morning, Cammie. Cleaning your yarn stash. Oh my goodness. Well, I made a bag yesterday, so there's that. I still got lots of yarn left over from that happy yarn too, so. I think, let me put this on here, edit, working on new poncho design. Can make it purple. There you go. Oh no. Cammie, you are not stubborn like me. I spend hours sometimes untangling yarn. To the point that it's like, just cut it and cut your losses. I'm like, no, not happening. If I missed anybody specifically, good morning. I think I got everybody. That's so fun that you guys found out your neighbors. I'm pretty sure there's somebody on the YouTube streets that lives somewhere close to me too. I just got a message from someone yesterday going, hey, I know it's been a while since we talked, but I'm like an hour from you. So I might be getting together with somebody that used to have a channel on here. She just dropped off the earth, the YouTube realm. But she's still been around in the backdrop a little bit. Pattern drops on Sunday. Will you have it done? Oh no. You're in a maniac phase. Oh, so sorry, Kimmy. Got to talking. Yep. Not only do we live in the same state, same town, we live on the same. Whoa. That is crazy, Tank. Morning, Annette. How cool is that? Like, you guys are literal neighbors. That is so cool. I think there's someone on the YouTube streets that lives really close to where I, like, not near me necessarily, but somewhere. This is a huge metro, so just in this metro area, I think. I just don't remember. That is awesome. I'm really trying to make this thing like a full thing, so it's not just, I put it out there to my testers, and my testers are the ones that make it a thing. It's buckling right here. I don't know if that is okay or not. I want to keep going and put that there because it adds to the pattern. So this is why I need to keep going with it and see if I can make it a thing. Oh, the lady that makes the hooks lives 6 miles from me. That's cool too. Tank has made some pretty stuff, or well, she made a pretty sun catcher to give away on my channelversary on Monday. Oh no. Super full. I'm kind of frilly. Well, it's funny because every other round on this one that I'm doing, it does this. It does this like almost like there's too much going on, but then it's almost like the next round kind of pulls it in a little bit. So that's what I'm trying to keep going on it to see if it's a design I want to keep continuing with or if I need to redesign it. So I don't know. Yeah, Monique is her daughter, so that doesn't count. It counts though. She's got someone on here that lives close to her. You live kind of Melissa. You live in the same state as my. Oh no, you don't. Actually, never mind. They're in Alabama. They're close to it. They're close to Florida. They're in Mobile, which is like on the state line of Alabama and Florida. So it's like the last city you hit before you hit Florida in the Gulf of Mexico area. Yes, mine is a 4. Mine is a 4 point. What in the world? I might have one too many extras right there. Something ain't right over here. Oh, I skipped over. Maybe I do need to skip over that. No, because I did it there. There, okay. Did I just lose my connection for a second? Something happened on the screen in my peripheral and I didn't see what it was. I feel like it had a little message on there for a second. Oh no. Yeah, so I think I just need to do another round after this and see if it continues to lay flat, because before the round it was fairly laying flat. So let me show you. So actually that's the end of the round. Oh, no wonder it's messing up. I'm putting the wrong round on. Gee, Merry Christmas. Cheese and crackers. Rip, ribbit, 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 ribbit. Cheese and crackers. Putting the wrong thing on here. There we go. Okay. 5-point poncho. It's a 5-point star poncho. I thought I put this in Do Not Disturb. Do not disturb. we go. I was putting the wrong round on. Thought I was looking at, I thought I was starting a new round, and so I started from this corner, starting a new round, when I should have just been doing the finishing round. So you can see how it's not buckling. Yeah, so mine's 4. Yep. She's basically got a pentagon for her shape. A pentagon. So I'm basically doing like a 3D iris double V-stitch thing. I don't know what to call this. So it's like I'm front post double crocheting and then doing a V-stitch with 2 chains between the double crochets in the space, the chain 2 space of the last round, and then doing another front post double crochet. I see, this is another thing. It's like, I love coming up with these things, but like, it's a little bit stressful, just a little bit stressful, having to like remember to write it down and keep track of it. You've never seen one in 64 years. Well, Tank, guess what? You're about to see one. Because Marianne, she's got herself one going. The colors looked awesome. If that's the same one I'm thinking of. With the, what is it, the quilter or something, quilt thing. I think it's Red Heart quilt something, maybe. I can't remember. The color change is driving you nuts on what you're making. I'm just using Red Heart, Ombre, and Violet and letting it go how it goes with mine. So I really need to work on my Shalina shawl. I think I'll finish this round on this thing and move on to the shawl, because I have not worked on that in a hot minute. You'll have to watch it. There you go. Yeah, if you go check out Discord, Tank, I believe Marianne posted a early picture of her poncho she was working on. Let me see if I can find it. Your patterned Red Heart quilt motif in the colorway Nesta. I like that colorway. Oh, of course, Discord's doing all these dumb updates to open up. Just open up, please. Oh, there it is. Let's see, Marianne, where did your picture? Oh, here it is. It's hard to see the 5 points, but I'll show you the poncho she's doing. If you don't mind, Marianne, I'll ask you first. If you don't mind me showing it on here. Avalanche new. That's fine. Do I have some bags for sale? I want to sell my bags. I told my husband last night, I'm just going to keep making a bunch of bags. And I said, I'm going to sign up for a craft fair and sell bags. I'm going to start selling bags. So I may not always have a written pattern for all of them. So, but this one that I just did yesterday is fairly easy. I should remake it in a smaller and do it single stranded instead of double strand or triple stranded because it made it quite big. And it made me stop on a number of 66 and I don't like that number, so Valerie has a question. Someone gave me 5 skeins of Bernat blanket and it has a dusty attic-like smell to it. Do I work it up and wash it or donate to the next crocheter? Well, that depends on how I guess that depends on you. If it was something I wanted to make with it, like I'd be like, you know, I'll get past the smell, I'll wash it when it's done. Like my moss stitch blanket I worked on yesterday, it's been sitting, not being messed with, and moving around in storage and things. It's got a bit of a interesting smell to it, so it'll definitely need to be washed when it's done. So, oh, Cammie, it's fine. Get it done when you get it done. If you're having any issues with it, so technically as a tester, you need, like, you'll have to, like, I mean, I don't know if it's a thing, like if it's, you know, it's not an illegal thing or something, but it's not like if I helped you, it'd be against the rules. But as a true tester, you'd have to, you know, not come to me, but like maybe you could work with like Tank and ask her questions if you're stuck somewhere on it or something. But you know, it's no rush. I've got someone already, you know, someone's already tested it. So if you know, want to continue testing it, that's totally fine. Otherwise, you have a free pattern. And I'll let you know if there's any updates to it, changes, which I don't think there are. Good morning, Arity. She has started it a couple times, Tank, I think. It's been through the ringer. Apparently it got frogged out by someone with unknowingly. And yeah, so I got home, left it outside, and it cleared up. Yeah, you could put it outside for a little bit. Frizzy, good morning. I don't know why, but it just like hit me that you're in here. Frizzy, good morning to you. Whatever came of the break situation yesterday? Yeah, I wanted to respond to it because, but see, yours wasn't brand new and it just started after you got it fixed, so I don't know. But anyway, my car, when it was brand new, and it still does it on occasion, but during the colder weather, it doesn't seem to be doing it. I think when it gets warmer, it'll do it again. But my brakes, when you go to use them, they'll as you're using them, they're high pitched. And I've told my husband, and he's like, oh, he's looked. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just the way these brakes are sounding right now. And so I'm just like, well, I can't wait till they get replaced. Grammy Rita, good morning. Grammy Rita. Looky. So the straps are not done. I'm going to put rivets on these instead of these. These are screw-on ones, and they don't like to stay put. So I'm going to probably try to rivet these handles on so they don't fall off. Yeah, I think it's the humidity. Oh, Miguel, good morning. Wow, that's so cool, Miguel. Yeah, Miguel, type the word bees in the comment in the chat and drop your link. And if there's anybody here that hasn't subscribed to Miguel, go check him out. He comes on every once in a while and does video vlog type things where he's either in his car or in his house, and he just has a chat with you, either live or recorded, and he's just fun to listen to. So yeah, they charge you $200 to look at the breaks. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was thinking that, and I wish I would have said something to say, save you guys time and money, but I'm also not a mechanic, and I didn't want something to be wrong with it like you were thinking, and so yeah. Oh well. Anyway. Yeah, that stinks. Not an expense you need right now. I think we need to do something for you like we've done for Helix and Marianne. I think Frizzy needs herself a little fundraiser to just help them get by until her husband finds a new thing. But just want to get there. But what do you use your channel for, Tank? Do you use it to like post your makes? Like you know what you should do, Tank, is do like little shorts. Just do shorts. Like Manuela does. Lady Crochet. She just posts shorts of all her makes. Like you don't have to get in front of the camera like she does. You could just do like, little videos of the things that you make, and just instead of just taking still shots. And you can actually take pictures now and turn them into like little PowerPoint shorts where you just show a bunch of pictures of the one make or several or whatever. You just quit your YouTube channel, Debbie? Oh no. Shouldn't have said nothing, because now we're gonna all go over there and bombard your channel. Miguel, did you drop your channel? Oh, you did. Okay. A week of Frizzy. Yes. I think we need to do a fundraiser for her. I don't know if we should do it like we did with Marianne, where it all goes to my Ko-Fi and then I send it on to her, or if we just go straight through GoFundMe and do it that way. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Debbie. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm serious, Frizzy. I'm serious. Serious. Serious as a heart attack, or a heartbeat. We'll go with a heartbeat. A little more. What do y'all think of that? Do 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 do. Good morning, Mama Swift. Good morning. I watched your video this morning at like 3 o'clock this morning because I woke up and I was like, I got this like just a pain in my stomach, and I'm just like, ooh, I want to be sick. Come on. So I couldn't fall asleep. So I watched some videos I needed to catch up on, and yours was a nice quick one to watch. So it's hard to decide. It's not like it almost feels too thick for a poncho. Maybe I should frog this one, Marianne, and do it with a smaller weight. Right, a heartbeat sounds so much better. I'm serious as a heartbeat. The camera I should stop using the camera as a mirror, because it's all mirrored to me, so I go the wrong way. Oh my gosh, Cammy, I would just be like, can you please help our Frizzy? Please? No, it did not put me to sleep. I actually went and laid back down afterwards, and I was like, I can't go to sleep. No, I watched your video, and then I watched some other videos, and And then I finally, a little bit later, I went to bed. It was long after I watched her video. But it was like 6 minutes, y'all. Go watch Mama Swift's Luck of the Draw video. It's 6 minutes of your time to go spend with Mama Swift. Well, that's what I'm saying, Frizzy. I want to do it. If I have your permission, I would like to do about mid-April. Or beginning of April. Sorry, beginning of April. So that way it picks up for you when it, yeah. Yeah, I'm starting to think this is maybe a blanket instead of a poncho. Because basically I just need to fill this in with a blanket, with the square. I mean, it is a little heavy, but it's actually violet. It's purple. It's a violet. Yeah, I know purples don't show up on the camera very well, but this is violet. It's purple. But because violet is more blues, I guess, but it looks more purple in person to me. What yarn is it? Oh yeah, it is the Super Saver Ombre in violet. So should I keep making it, you guys, or should I make it into a blanket? La-dee-da-dee-da. Or should I make it with a smaller weight yarn before I go any further? It does look blue on there, I know. It's just the way the camera is, it's annoying. There we go. Tammy's! Yeah, up here it'd be warm, and that's a good thing. Tammy, good morning. Ugh. Well, yes, it is going to be warm here eventually, but this is something that can get put away and pulled out when it gets cold again. And I wear these sweatshirts year-round inside my house. So this could be worn year-round inside my house. Because even during the summer when it's AC in here, I get cold, and so I put something on. Yeah, seasonal wear, yep. Try another one in DK and see if you like it better first. I think a poncho should be warm. Lighter weight, you get the... Yeah, so it all depends on where you're at, and I would, like, and that's why these are on here. Like, I will throw these on all the time. I just haven't recently, so. It's freezing in Wisconsin. It is 34 here, so we're not much above freezing. But we had some really high, strong winds come in yesterday and last night, so it brought in, I think, a cold front, if I had to guess. There it is. Okay, I was like, where did I put it? You guys are so funny. Keep going. Never frog. If I want to frog something, it's always like, no, keep going. No. No frogging allowed. Today, finally, you're not using AC. Nice. Cooled down for you. That's good. So, for my channelversary on Monday, I still got to tie the tails in on this one, but I have prize A, prize B, and then Tank is donating another prize. So you guys have 3 prizes to shoot for on Monday. Oh my goodness. Your high is 73 today. Oof. We are doing a 2.5 mile walk around the mountain. Nice. That sounds, I don't know if I want to say fun or not. I'm like, does that sound like fun? Brain? You're saying, oh, you know what? I forgot to look at your message. Hold on. I squirreled away from the message. Oh my gosh, I have a lot of messages to, oh my gosh. At least 50 to delete in my email. Let's see. Ah, that doesn't look too bad, but oh my goodness. That is quite the yarn mess. Crazy. You might have something for me. Okay, my email is, hold on. See if it'll put this on there. Yay. There is my email. All right, let's see. I guess I need to probably change my little title thing, huh? Because I'm not working on my new poncho now. I'm working on... Oh my goodness, Grandma Rita. That's crazy. We are supposed to be almost 80 degrees next weekend. And we're going to have, I think my husband said, between this weekend and next weekend or something like that, between our lows from this weekend, I think, because it's not our high. Because that's not 90. We're going to have like a 90-degree weather swing, temperature swing in a week. That's so fun. You have a dog that's like, oh, they're coming, and I'm going to wait for them. '73 is chilly for you, Miguel? Oh my gosh, I would love 73 degrees. 73 is like my ideal temperature. I'm sure eventually, once I acclimated to it, it would get cooler to me. But 73 with a low humidity, not no humidity, just a low humidity, like a 50% ish. 40 to 50% humidity with a light breeze. Oof. That's my ideal weather right there. Or even just maybe a little higher, maybe 60%. This little tiny yarn is like tiny. 94 degrees. Yeah, we're going to be almost 80, and we're 30 today. Okay, so that just like, it's huge. Huge swing. It's 30, like just barely above freezing right now, and next Thursday it's going to be nearly 80 degrees for us. It's crazy. Good morning, Andrea. It's snowing. It's snowing where you're at. Yeah, we had snow overnight, Tuesday into Wednesday, and it was gone by it was almost gone by lunchtime. It stuck to the ground, but it accumulated like maybe half an inch. But by lunchtime to early afternoon, most of it was. By the time dinner hit, it was for sure gone. All the snow that had fallen. But yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, that 4-letter S word, right? Yup. Get off my finger. Ah! I feel like I move so slow on this thing. I have no idea what row I'm on. I think I'm around 30 something. I'm not even halfway through this one row. I don't know how people are working on these so fast. Oh my goodness, Erin. Yeah. Get outside and get some sunshine. Get some vitamin D. Even if it's in the shade, you still get some. So that'll help a lot. And vitamins and all the things. Sent me an email. Okay, I'm gonna stop this scrolling thing because it like 89 emails. What in the world? My goodness. You sent me 89. No, I'm joking. Oh yeah, the Karen cakes. Yeah. Those bother me for some reason. Wool doesn't bother me, but like I'm okay with that for sure, baby. But like this doesn't bother me, but it doesn't bother me, like make me like allergic or anything, but like I can't work with the Karen cakes for some reason. You don't think you're a fan of it? This is the first time I've touched mine Helix in like maybe 3 days. Since actually almost 4 days, because I sent you that picture, what, Sunday? Yeah, I think it was Sunday evening. Because I'm trying to send you weekly updates because that's what we were talking about doing or something. I thought in our chat, or at least I just assumed I would give you I just came up in my head maybe that I would send you weekly updates. So on Sunday I'll send you another update. Probably won't look much different than the last one, but I'm almost positive I sent you a picture on Sunday of my progress with the blue coming in. So basically, this is what you saw, and this is what I've done since. I've added a row to it, or half a row to it. So this is like the second time I've actually put work on it this week. But hey, we still have 2 weeks to finish our shawls. So no rush. As long as we can get them done in March. That was the thing. Just setting, a soft deadline. It doesn't have to be a hard deadline, but, just kind of something to, make a deadline so that way it gives us something to challenge ourselves with. Like, okay, like my challenge to myself, my goal to myself is to start and finish this within the same month, in the same year, not a year apart. So, thought you were on the 6th row. Did you frog it again? So once you get to row 7, you repeat row 6 and 7 the rest of the way. So you just got to get past that center area. Like, you just got to get past to, you got to get to, once you get to this first row of ridges right here, it basically repeats itself all the way down. So once you get this between my fingers done, then it just repeats itself. As you can see, it's the same basically all the way down. It's just this beginning, like what they call the foundation stitches, the foundation rows. So yeah, once you get past that, once you get to row 8, which is basically a repeat of row 6, if I remember correctly, 6 and 7 repeat the whole way. I mean, you're repeating the same 2 rows the rest of the way, and I'm pretty sure it's row 6 and 7 that gets repeated. And it's just double crochets. 6 is double crochets, and row 7 is front post double crochets. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Yeah, so BB, yeah, so here, let me show you the picture of what she sent me. BB is donating 4 cakes, y'all. This is a lot of yarn. It's 80-20, 80 acrylic, 20 wool, 445 yards a piece, and there's 4 of them. So there's a small blanket worth of yarn. Screen share. Let's see if I can bring it up. All right, so here's the yarn BB wants to donate as a prize. So she's going to cover shipping and the yarn to you. So let me write that down. I'm going to come up with fun little names, words to use, because we're going to use, I think I'm going to use Nightbot to pick my name, to pick my winners. So that way they're picked right there in the moment for the people that are there. And of course, you have to be 18 years or older. YouTube is not sponsoring any of these giveaways. It is US only. Unfortunately, we have to stick to US only. They do kind of look like sweet rolls, but these Karen cakes, they're the OGs of the Karen cakes. And I had some that I ended up donating to my local yarn shop because I just couldn't work with them. They bothered me. They were like red heart to me, but they bothered me in a way. It wasn't just roughness. It was like, and they weren't always rough. One moment it would feel rough, and then another moment I would mess with it and it wouldn't. So I don't know what was going on with it. Maybe I do have a sensitivity to wool. I don't know. But superwash I don't, because I can sit here and touch this and it's, I mean, I haven't worked with it. Actually, no, I've worked with wool. And I don't remember having a sensitivity to it. But the Karen cakes, I just I couldn't figure out a pattern to use with them, and I just couldn't use them. So, Mandy, good morning. Thank you, Linda, for the compliment on my shawl. The yarn I'm using, I actually won from Helix. The color is called Almond Crumble. It looks like it's got browns and tans and maybe a little, no, I don't think there's yellow in there. Like a light tan, like light tans and taupes. Tans and browns and taupies and all the things. Almond Crumble, yep. I don't really think I have a sensitivity. For some reason, I just couldn't work with that Karen cakes. So I don't bother getting them. All right, so BB is 4 Karen cakes plus the shipping to whoever. Plus we'll cover the shipping. Putting together blanket. Oh yeah, you're putting together those was it the Light Keepers squares by One the Yarn Addict? Was it his Light Keeper squares? I think that's what they're called. They're really pretty squares. I can't decide if I want to do those and do like what you're doing and make a blanket out of a bunch of squares. But I'd have to make a ton of squares, and I just don't know that I have it in me to repetitively make that many squares. I could get probably 5 or 6 of them done, but then it's the other several I would have to do to make a good sized blanket out of them. And then join them all together. Light Keeper square, okay. Sugar cookies are yummy, Cammy. You love the colors of my bag. Which bag, Kels? Is it the? Oh my gosh, I showed that a long time. I wonder if you're towards the beginning of my live. Somehow got to the beginning of it. Yeah, I really don't need to make a huge blanket for her. It just needs to be like a couch snuggler, you know, decorative throw type thing. Good morning, Sassy Mary. I can't remember how many you made 16. Yeah, I don't know if I could make that many and then put them together. The only reason I got through the Granny Square box is because I was able to make one a week, and I suppose I could do that, make one a week for several months and then put it together. I just don't know. I think once I got to the end of all the squares, I'd be like, nah, I don't want to put them together. I think that's what'll end up happening. So I think I probably should stick to the wildflower. Yeah, and I'm using Red Heart Ombre in hot sauce. It's a red's color. It's like in the reds and oranges. So 55 to 60 inches, I forget. So much acrylic. I don't remember how big my square was that I made. It's still put together somewhere. You do want to finish them? I have not done any of the squares for this year. The stitch box. I don't know if I'm going to or not. I might gift that one forward. Not gift it forward. It wasn't gifted to me. I bought it. I might give it away as a gift. It's only taking you about a week. Well, yeah, you're fast though, so you see how slow I'm working on this thing? And all I'm doing is putting double crochets in, but it's like I don't know why I'm so slow on this. So tiny. It's a tiny. See, I'm wanting to put this thing down already and go fish out my Light Keeper square and see if it's something I even want to consider doing more of. It's really pretty. I will say that. I just don't know if I want to make 15 more squares. You took a 3-day tour. A 3-day detour. Instead of a 3-hour tour, it's a 3-day detour. Oh, I'm so close to the end of this row. Actually, not so close. I'm getting close. You frogged your cocoon cardigan, but you're determined to make one. I'm going to try another one. Ow, my ear just started hurting. Not inside it, but like the lobe. Then it went away. No, Cammy, don't run away. See, look, I still have that far to go. All right, I got 2 more peaks to get through. 2 more peaks to get through, but it's taken me forever to get through. So I just want to put this down and get the that yarn out and show you what I'm talking about. I know, Erin, I think we all crochet too much. I think you should see this mess I'm like straddling just to get to what I need to get to. Cammy thinks she's got a mess next to her. I'm pretty sure I've got just as equal. Oh no, it's not in here. This is the yarn I'm using though. This is what I frogged this. I was making the autumn aspirations in this yarn, and I frogged it out. So I've got all the yarn in there. Where's that square at? Did I frog the square back out? I might have frogged the square back out. Hold on, let me look one more place. Well, I might get to just start over because I don't see it. What am I making? Well, I was working on my Shalina shawl. So I was going to try and find something, but I think I might have frogged it. Because it's not in the bag with the yarn, and I don't know where else I would have put the square. I don't know where else the square would be if I had it together. I don't know what I did with it. And welcome, Debbie. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad you're here. That's so cool that I just came up on your feed. I love that. Love to hear that. I think YouTube's starting to show me some new faces, and I'm like, I don't know these people. So it's like, it's hard to, some of them it's like, do I take the chance and click on them, you know? So I just got 2 more sections, I think Bot calls them the peaks that I'm working through here. I can't remember how many points this thing has. It's got a lot. It's got a lot. I just wish that I could, like, I don't know why, but like crocheting through this feels slower to me. And I like to say that it's the yarn of how thin it is. I have nothing against working with the thinner yarn, but like I just feel like anything other than smaller than a DK is just different. You're watching from England. That's so cool. Sharon is in here. She is Belgium. Got people from Belgium in here. Canada. So cool. Love it. I go live every morning, Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. Central Time for me here in the U.S. So whatever time that is for you, I go from 7:30 to 9 or 9:30, just depending on the morning and, you know, seeing how the energy is. If it's, you know, at 9 o'clock, if everybody's energy seems to be kind of like, nah, we're give or take, then I'll probably end at 9. But otherwise, I'll go till 9:30 because, and even then at 9:30, I have a hard time getting off because I just love hanging out on here. We just come on here and I work on stuff, and you know, sometimes we'll have like, I'll draw a project out of a jar, and a bunch of us will work on the same project for the week, and they're just like little stash busting kind of projects where, you know, they should only take us like maybe a week to finish, or projects that we can finish within a week ish. So you wanted some cream of wheat. 8:30 to 9:30 Eastern. It'd be 8:30 to 10:30 for you, depending on the day. So anywhere from an hour and a half to 2 hours is what I go for. So yeah, we'd love to have people just come and hang out and chit chat and participate. I try to put some bag designs out and other kinds of designs. I need to figure out how to get Nightbot to drop my links to like Etsy and my Ko-Fi. I think if you type exclamation Ko-Fi, any of my moderators, it should bring up my Ko-Fi page, my Ko-Fi link, my coffee link, whatever you want to call it. And then I have an Etsy and a Ravelry under the same name. So yeah. Yes, ponchos, blankets. I haven't done much for blankets in a while because I've been on a bag kick. Oof. I don't know how long the bag kick's going to last, but I am in it to win it with the bags right now. And yeah, so if there's ever anything you want to see, like design-wise, oh, I guess it is doing my Ko-Fi page. Thanks, Frizzy. Sorry. I need to figure out how to get it to do the other ones. It's probably going to take me too long to figure this out. Let's see. Check out my Etsy for new patterns. And then let me find my Etsy real quick. Copy. I don't even know if this is going to show up, how quickly this is going to show up. All right, try exclamation Etsy. See if I did it right. I know Aaron just dropped it, but I want to see if I can get Nightbot to work. How did I get him to drop them though? Timers. Oh, right here. New timer. Check out my patterns on Etsy. I think. No. Every 5 minutes? No. Let's do every 20 minutes. every 10 minutes. Patterns on Ravelry. There we go. Sorry about the inundating with everything. We're playing with Nightbot. Find my patterns on Ravelry. Let's see. Ravelry.com. This one always takes me forever to find the link to my shop. I don't know how to get to my shop. Let me try Ravelry.com/JB's Crochet. Nope, that didn't do it. Designers. JB's Crochet. There we go. Command C. Create. What is it? Every 10 minutes? 12 minutes? I don't know. Where am I in America? I'm in the middle of the country. Oh, I haven't set up iRavelry yet. Let me do that one. I just have it as a timer. Commands. All right, new command. Exclamation Ravelry. Patterns on Ravelry. Click here. All right, create. All right, now try Ravelry. I don't know if I did all this right. All right, so I have Ravelry, Etsy, Ko-Fi, and then if you want to drop your link, you just type in bees. Ko-Fi link. Find my patterns on Ravelry. Let's edit this one. Find my patterns on Etsy. We're going to do, trying to keep them separate of each other. 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and then I'll do Ravelry 10 minutes, 10, 20, 10, 15, 20, and then link is every 40 minutes. Okay. All right, sorry for the, if Nightbot gets too much with the links, please let me know and I will fix that. So come Monday morning, we'll be able to figure out how often he does his job. So, yay. So I have patterns listed on Ravelry. I have pattern then listed on Etsy. And I try to do Ko-Fi, but I haven't done anything on there. But I might start taking pictures of my bags and putting them up on Ko-Fi for now. I mean, I kind of want to put them up on Etsy, but also I don't want to deal with the listing fees with listing physical items, because I don't want them sitting up there for, well, it's only 20 cents every 3 months, I think, like, is what it is. The listing lasts for like 90 days or something like that, I think, with the physical ones. And then you just, when it relists again, it's another 20 cents or something. Fall cleaning. Yep. We're doing spring cleaning around here. But you're fall cleaning. Oh, fall. No, you're not fall cleaning as in the seasonal. You're cleaning up after your yarn-a-lanche. Your yarn-a-lanche that you had. Yeah, I need to. My mess is. I have a messy mess. I need to clean it up. I need to sell some stuff because maybe that's what I'll do. You know, instead of doing a dib sale, I might list all my stuff on Etsy just for one time. And whatever's left on there after like the one listing that it goes for, then I'll pull them off and then try something else. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to sell my yarn that I have in bundles. So if you see it up there, it's going to be on there for whatever. And then it's going to be, I don't know what the shipping is going to be on these things. I'm going to have to weigh them and figure that out. I don't know how to figure that out. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. So yeah, be on the lookout, guys. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to list everything I have for sale that is physical items on Etsy for one time. And then if I have to relist anything, they're going to come down because I don't want to deal with that too many times. Oh, cool. I've never heard of that. I think I've heard of Palm Street, Debbie. I'm not sure though, but Depop or whatever that is, Depop Anomalous. Reminds me of a character from a movie with Adam Sandler. And he's trying to pronounce a word. I can't remember what it was. It was like something Annapolis. It was in it. Metropolis or something like that, or I don't know what the word was. No, hippos. Hippopotamus. Hippopotamus. You only see crochet projects on calendar, yeah. Well, just so you guys know, before my whip spring cleaning next week, I think next week I'm going to be listing yarn, and I'm not going to list it for very much. You know what I might actually do? Figure out what, no, never mind. I'm going to list up my yarn, and it's going to be listed in bundles. So like I have 4 skeins of, I think it's DIY Glow, or it's Lion Brand Glow yarn. One's purple, one's orange, one's green, and one's black, but they have strands of glow-in-the-dark yarn in it. So like I'm going to put that together as a bundle and sell it. And my bundles are going to be like anywhere from $2 to $5 a skein. So for like that bundle, it would be like $10 for the bundle, you know, something like that. Hip hop, anonymous. Well, I want to sell to you guys, so that's why was thinking Etsy for my yarn and stuff. So I haven't even started singing that song yet. All I want for Christmas is a hippopotamus, 'cause hippopotamuses like me do. Sorry, Grammy Rita. You know what? Do it for love. Do it out of love. But no, okay, if you can tell me where this movie comes from, I'm pat you on the back. Or where this quote comes from. But there's a character in a movie with Adam Sandler and a little kid. Little 5-year-old kid, I think. I don't remember how old this kid was in the movie. And he was a twin in real life, an identical twin. The little boy was. But they're reading words or something. I'm almost positive it was this movie. And he goes, hippopotamus was up on the board or whatever, and he goes, hip hop, anonymous. All I want for Christmas is a hippopotamus. I'm not even singing the tune right. I can only get the, cause hippopotamuses like we do. No rhinoceroses, only hippopotamuses. Like, I love the song, but I couldn't, like. 3 of you got it. I don't think it comes from 50 First Dates. Heap hop anonymous. Just cracks me up every time I hear that now. Oh. It's 8:55 and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've got a mess around me and it's driving me crazy. No, I am going to, like I said, I'm going to list my yarn, my Dibsy yarn that I have. I might even come up with more. It was Rob Schneider. Yeah. They were trying to teach him English. I couldn't remember what it was. They were reading words, and the kid was, what was his word? It was like Timbuktu or something. It was like a really big word, and he can't read hippopotamus, and he goes, "You give him all the easy ones." It was like, oh, what was his word? I can't remember what his word was. It wasn't Timbuktu. It was like, or maybe it was Timbuktu. I don't remember. It was hilarious though. He pop. Now I got that stuck in my head. He pop. Hey, kitty cat. Hey, don't worry about your human waking up and sitting there swaying. Come here, Luna. See, she was watching for you. She sat up and she was like, and ignoring me. Come here.
I just woke up because I sleep good. We had like 2 hours of sleep because I woke up like every half hour.
Why?
Hi, kitty.
Hey, over here. She's ignoring me. You put in Discord. What'd you put in Discord? Oh. Fish, pony, hippopotamus. But what was his word? What was the kid's word? It was like huge word. Like, it was a big word. And Rob gets all these, the character Rob Schneider plays gets all these easy ones. The fish, fish, pony, and hippopotamus. And he's like, you give him all the easy ones. Oh gosh, Adam Sandler movies are hilarious. They don't make movies like that anymore with that kind of comedy. I loved how Rob Schneider was in some way, shape, or form in all of Adam Sandler's movies. Some way. I don't think there was very many that he wasn't. He always made an appearance somewhere, somehow, even if it was just a cameo or something. Like, he was always there. And then, like, the one, do it all night long. Living in So yeah, I'm gonna I think that's what I'm gonna do. See if I can sell it. I'm gonna do it in groups of things, bundles, because I want to get rid of it quickly and not hold on to it. So yeah, I'm going to. Yeah. He's in the movie. The two of them were always in movies together. It was fine. Oh, I need something to do. I got half an hour. What should I do, guys? I don't want to work on the Shalina shawl, so. Yeah, I woke up at my alarm this morning and then my phone binged at me and I looked at the time and oh, it's 7 o'clock. I need to get out of bed. I zoned back. I dozed back off for half an hour. You were here at the beginning. Okay, what should I work on now? Oh, me being silly. I suppose I could start the bag. I could start the doodles. The bag that I want to work on with Camille. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how long I like this whole Nightbot dropping links thing. You know what? I might turn off Nightbot dropping them, but keep it to where my mods can drop it. So that way, because you guys are here most of the time. And then I can just have, if I need you guys to drop a link for the Etsy or Ravelry, I could just have you do that. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. All right, we're going to turn off that one and that one. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. The moss stitch blanket, I don't really want to. What size hook do I need for this bag? They use a size G 4mm crochet hook with, I have no idea what kind of yarn that is. Verveers, a 2-ounce thing of yarn. What is Verveers? Verveers. Verviers yarn. Dude. Verveers 60 gram, 2-ounce, 2 1/8. 60 gram, 2 1/8 ounce. Sheep cheese? Is it sheep cheese, I'm guessing? It's a DK weight, so it's a 3 weight. Oh, so I'm using cotton, which is a 4 weight. They use a 4mm hook with a DK. So what would I just use the recommended hook size? Or go down one. Well, have fun with your niece, Melissa G. Have a great day. So let's see. So they use a 4 with a DK. What does DK usually call for? Why? Oh my gosh, Jonathan! So, what does this usually call for? What size hook does this usually ask for? 4mm. Okay. So it uses the recommended hook size. My gosh, I don't know what that was up with my kid a minute ago. He is not happy this morning, apparently. Okay. Well, I got the end. But I also got the other end, too. There we go. All right. There, now I can see you guys and work on this at the same time. All right, let me change that so it's not always up there. So for the next half hour, I'm going to work on this bag. Working on mosaic crochet bag. All right, let me pull this back up. Okay. Only one bag of acrylic. Nice. All right, so it says multiple of 4 plus 8 for my starting chain. Work chain to desired strip width. Well, my bag can't be very big because my handle is not as big as the ones they call for. So my bag is going to be small. Yay, that's awesome, Cami. I need to destash. If I can sell my yarn on Etsy, if you guys are interested in that, then I will probably keep destashing more. How big are these? Because I think they use 6-inch. I think I got different handles than what they used. Mine are only 4.5. So mine needs to be like, I'm going to say, what, a couple inches on either side, maybe 3 inches on either side. So 11 to 12 inches wide is what I'm going to go for. What am I doing? Okay, so I want my chain to be about 11 inches. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 30, 32. So 4 more maybe. 33, 34, 35, 36. All right, so 36 almost puts me at 11 inches. So we'll go with that. Plus 8. That doesn't ever make sense to me, but whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then let's see. Okay. So are you guys interested in me putting yarn on my Etsy shop? I know you guys just bought a bunch of yarn, so I probably should wait. I'm just really excited to do it because I want to move it out. I love Ravelry though for the patterns for sure, because it says that if I stay below like $35 or something like that in a month, which I mean, I would love to do more than 35, but I think it's like as long as you stay below that, it's a free processing fee or something like that to transfer your money to your PayPal or whatever. But the fee is very minimal, so. What's a good idea, Lisa? Frizzy, no, don't even apologize. I know you can't. And I don't expect you to, so not right now. And honestly, I don't expect you to at all, because I've helped you destash. Now it's time to destash me. But you don't need to help me. Brizzy is exempt. She gets a free pass. So, I don't know that I have anything that you would want anyway, so, because other than what I bought from you. Hey, Zach! Selling yarn on Etsy. Yeah. I just, it's going to be 20 cents per listing. So 5 listings is $1. I mean, so yeah. And then I think I'm going to put like a $10 minimum. I don't know. Maybe I need to talk to Frizzy. So would you say $10 was a good amount to put on your bags, or should I go a little higher? Oh my gosh, it's snowing there. Yeah, don't get me. Don't worry too much, Zach. We had that last. We had some of that overnight Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. So, and it was 60, 70 degrees the day before. The days before, 2 days before. Monday and Tuesday were 60s and 70s. And then Wednesday we had white stuff on the ground Wednesday morning. And then it's supposed to be 30 degrees, less than 30 degrees on Monday. And then back up to 80 on Thursday, Friday, into the weekend. I call it roller coaster season, but this year it's the extreme roller coaster. We're not on just any roller coaster. We're on the extreme roller coaster. My daughter's putting dishes away. Yeah, there might be some white stuff on the ground this weekend for us as well. Depends on the size of the bag. I thought the larger ones would be 10, and they end up being 15 to 20. So anywhere from $10 to $15 on shipping. It didn't come to me. No, you sent it here. Once it leaves here, it's out of my hands. Zach, sorry. All right, chain 1. Okay, so at the end of this one, I changed to the other one. One single crochet. Oh my gosh, I do single crochets again. 2, 3. Oh my goodness, Mandy. Dude, what are you doing down here?
With my tablet.
Go find it. I don't know where it's at. This is why you put it on a table or a counter and plug it in when you're not using it. I don't keep track of your tablet, dude. I keep track of my stuff and my stuff alone.
You're gonna have to call it.
Well, if you haven't found it by the time I'm done here, I will do that. Go look for it.
Or if I can
Go look for it, please. Go look for it, please. Now. You're not doing easy peasy because you can't find it.
If I don't find it, we're doing it.
That's awesome. Grab me, Rita. Oh, Can you send a picture to me? Or can you post it on my community tab or my post tab or whatever it is on YouTube? Please share on YouTube. Oh, that's the other thing. I have a Facebook group. I shouldn't say never. I am not in my Facebook group very often, but I need to get that. Nightbot needs to do that for me. That's what he needs to do. Let's see. Share, copy link, timers, new timer, Facebook group. Post projects, or hold on. Find our crochet community and post your makes and projects in our Facebook group. Hold on a second. Share every 15 minutes. Yes, those can go in the dishwasher. Just put them on the top. Yeah, make sure they're down so they're not collecting water. Okay, there we go. He misplaced it, Zach. He misplaced it.
That box that you had the marbles in, it was open and Leah decided to put it in.
That does not shock me.
Well, speaking of, I'll go back upstairs.
She's like, where are you going? I just came down here. Get.
Hey,
Luna. Gotta get him out of the door. Get him out of the door? Why is he in the door? Out the door. I thought I read out of the door. And I was just going to be silly with it. But no, it says out the door. I hope this bag isn't too small. I always go either too small or too big. But I think this one will be, it'll be at least a notebook size. Like I said, I'm just going to make a bunch of bags, sign myself up for a craft fair and see what I sell and try to keep making more bags as I go. So that way I always have an inventory. I don't even know how many bags would be enough. 100, 20, 75. I've got several bags already. But yeah, post in the Facebook group, on my community page tab thing where you can post pictures of things that you make, either whether it be from me or from anybody else. We'll get you a drink. Hydration is key. Oh, hold on. My pattern is not up. Okay, so change color to B. This is my B. This is my B. So change color to B. Change color to be the next color. And I don't cut the yarn. I leave it attached, I believe. Because you just keep working and pulling out the side, I think. Using a bow. Okay, let's see. Turn. Turn. Chain 1. Crochet. I'm almost positive I keep going up. Chain 2. Skip. Oh, skip 1 stitch. Okay. Okay, so I see the picture. 2, 3. Skip 1. Okay. 2, 3. It's hard to do this and not read it out loud to you guys, but chain 2. But if you have Kindle Unlimited on your phones, devices, a Kindle, this book that I'm doing this pattern from is available free on the Kindle Unlimited as part of the Kindle Unlimited plan. Like, you don't have to buy it or anything, you just add it to your library because it's $0. Now, if you don't have a Kindle, it's however much it is. 2, skip 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 2. My goodness. Playing with that marble run again. They're being loud up there. Yay, you're back. Did you get them out the door? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, chain 2, skip 1, and then 1 single crochet. Turn. There's my first 3 rows of my panel. I'm on 4, so chain 1, 1, chain 2, skip over the chain 2 space. Okay, so just repeat. Kind of repeat. You were having some good laughs. Did he get out of the door or out the door? Coffee, energy drinks, nothing working. Sometimes I feel you on that. Like, I'll drink energy drinks. I'm just like, I don't feel like this is doing diddly squat. Especially for headaches. It's like, come on. This is going to be a fun bag to make, I think. Highly recommend this mosaic bag because she works this, the designer creates this, it's mosaic, but it's done where you don't cut your yarn every row. Like, I still have my yarn attached for my purple that I plan to go back to. Funny enough, my husband's giving himself a half day if he can get out of work early. He's like, he's gonna go pick up what he say 3 tons of rock that he's gonna put down in 2 flower beds. The last 2 of our flower beds. We're so indecisive. We've gone from rock to mulch to rock again. But the rock that we're using is called a, what was it called? It had a really, Dakota Rose. It's a rosy pink color rock, like a river rock type, not river rock, like stone, or I could go out there and get it and show it to you because there's some right here by me. But it's like a pinkish red color, like a light pinkish red color. That goes really well with the dark chocolate brown of our new deck and patio. So we really like the way it turned out. So we're going to put it in the flower bed areas up front. in our flagpole area and stuff. So I like the colors on this. It's cool. Okay, so I'm coming up to the end of row 4. Got 5 minutes left. Yeah, I'll have to go take pictures of it without it, with just the dirt space, and then I'll take pictures of after for you guys. Let's see. Oh yeah, I need a chain 2. Single crochet into here. But I'm going to drop this one, pick up this one. So now I'm row 5. Turn. 1 single crochet. Okay, so it says MDC. What is MDC? Oh, see, I have to go all the way back to the beginning of this darn book. Probably. I'm guessing it's a modified double crochet, but what does that mean? How to use this book? Mosaic double crochet. I think that's just in front of the thing, isn't it? It doesn't tell me how to do it, just says that's what it means. Iced coffee, I know. I used to be that way. Why are you not going to the next page? Well, how do you do a mosaic double crochet? Like, it's just a double, I know it's just a double crochet, but like, is it just worked in front of it, down into the chain? Work a double crochet as normal, but work in the skip stitch of the same color 3 rows below, working the stitch in front of the intervening 2 rows of chains in the other color. Okay, that's what I thought. That is what I thought. All right, let me find my pattern again. I don't remember what page it was on. 35. It's panel 35, so as long as I don't go past that. Here it is. Nope, that's not the one. There we go. Okay. So it's just a double crochet worked into this stitch here in front of those 2. All right. And then chain 2. Skip 1. 1 single crochet. Chain 2. Double crochet. Okay. Now I got the pattern. Kitty Lane! Good morning. I'm trying to do a mosaic crochet bag. Just starting it. So, oh, stop grabbing the yarn. My hook wants to grab the yarn. All right, it is 9:29. I have to be getting off of here in a minute. So, there is the beginning stages of my mosaic crochet. That is big. That's only supposed to be 11 inches. It grew by 2.5 inches. And my handle looks even smaller now, so I don't know, maybe it'll, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Apparently doing it all wrong because my panel went from barely hitting 11 to over 13 now. So, yes, I hope you guys all have a wonderful Friday. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Know that you are all somebody to somebody. And I hope you all feel the love. And I will be back same time, same place, Monday morning. Look out for my Etsy. If you aren't following me on Etsy, I am going to be posting things on there. If you can afford to do it now, you can. But if you have to wait, that's fine. It should be there for a couple months, maybe, for the first listing before I bring them down again. So, good morning, Manuela. I'm just taking off. So I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see y'all on the YouTube streets. Be safe. We'll see you later. Bye.